Morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
In relationships, always enjoyable when we get to see the best version of our partner. They're engaged, they're supportive, they're warm, they're loving. But wouldn't you agree, we can't expect them to always be at their best? Just like a woman has a particular time of the month where she experiences mood swings, low energy, maybe a little moodiness, low tolerance for anything going on. What if I told you men have that same experience? Not necessarily related to a particular time of the month, more related to stress. As the introduction mentioned, John talks about how men cope with stress more effectively by retreating in their cave. So today I want to talk about 5 signs and symptoms that you can pick up on when your man is in his cave. Then I want to briefly discuss why men go in their caves. And finally, ladies, for you on Zoom and those of you in the room, we're going to set up a game plan for what you can do when you realize he's in his cave. So let's get some cave time etiquette. Okay. What are the signs and symptoms? Well, first of all, it might be physical. He might physically retreat. Have you ever just been at home doing dishes, everybody's hanging out as a family, and all of a sudden, he's gone, disappeared? Where did he go? Might be to his cave. Observe him when he's stressed. Where does he go? Does he tinker with something in the garage? Is he downstairs on the gaming station? Maybe kicked his feet up, grabbed a beer, and he's watching the 5 o'clock news. That physical location is a good indicator of him being in his cave. 2, he's engaging in solitary activities. He might be knitting. I don't know. Playing video games, watching TV, tinkering with something in the yard, doing something on his own. That's the 3rd one. He's not trying to engage in anyone. This isn't a time to have a family meeting. The 4th one is he is avoiding conflict at all costs. So anything emotionally triggering that might get up in the way of conflict, definitely a sign that he's in his cave. How can you tell? Well, he's kind of glazed over. Lights are on, nobody's home. It's almost like preoccupied, right? You're going to get short, curt answers. Hey, babe, how was your day? Good. Cool. What are you looking forward to the next weekend? Yeah. Okay, cool. You're going to get just one-word replies. These are all indicators that he's in his cave. All right, let's talk about why he's in his cave. First of all, ladies, it has nothing to do with you, okay? Well, it does have a little bit. First and foremost, a man goes into his cave to avoid or recover from ambush. Where does he get ambushed? What are you talking about? On his way to work? Somebody just run right into his car and run away? Well, ladies, sometimes you ambush him. You see, men think in boxes. We can't conceptualize outside of a shoebox. So sometimes we're just in like the rest and relax box. Other times we want to go in the fitness exercise box. Sometimes we want to go in the family quality time box. Sometimes we want to go in the relationship communication box. And at the end of a long day, if he's in his rest and relax box, and you're coming at him with a calendar talking about who's picking up the kids on Friday night, he's going to feel ambushed. When he gets home from a long day of work, sitting in 45 minutes of traffic, he walks in the door, and you're offloading the grumpy kids, stirring the soup, setting the table, letting the dogs out, switching the clothes over. Mentally, he's still in his work box. Men need 20 to 30 days of transition time. Another reason men retreat into their cave is fight or flight. When men get stressed, all of the blood flow stops going to the prefrontal cortex, that's the part of the brain that separates you from the monkeys, goes to the back part of the brain. Reptilian center. You know why we call it reptilian? Because we're reptiles. Fight or flight. Now, he doesn't want to fight you. So guess what he's going to do? He's going to retreat into his cave to protect you from himself. When you come in after him, he has nowhere to go. He's up against the wall. You're going to get a fight. So a reason he does that is to protect you from his natural instincts. The last reason men resort to their cave is autonomy. They just want peace. They want to solve their problems mentally without your input. You don't like it when we solve your problems. Guess what? He doesn't either. Men are like rubber bands. They're going to retreat and get space, then they come back. Okay, we know what it looks like when he's in his cave. We've talked about why. Now let's figure out a game plan. What do? First and foremost, awareness. Be aware of those signs and symptoms. Pick up on it. Oh, yeah, off to his side, doing his own thing, quiet, checked out. Got it. Second, leave him alone. He's going into his cave to retract. He wants that mental peace. Don't come in the cave after him. Remember, he's protecting you. And if he's up against the wall, he's going to fight. 3, go do something you enjoy. Ignore him. Get out and do something that makes you happy. The number one thing that draws a man out of his cave is a happy woman. So, understanding those signs and symptoms, looking at why he's in his cave. Again, this might not have anything to do with you, and being prepared to ignore him. Don't sit at the cave door. Do something you enjoy. Don't take it personally. As a man retreats and retracts, he will have the tenacity to come back and reconnect in the relationship. I want you to take those tips and have better relationships with your partner. Thank you.